making a series on this whole bully topic because I was really triggered yesterday. I had to make that video over like 5 times because I couldn't stop crying, and I almost didn't even post it because I started thinking about whether what I was saying was age appropriate. But if we're going to be honest, I was younger than her when I came up with my plan. Okay, so come on, we've all been that age and we know what attracts us, right? So for me, I had a focal point. It was the surfer girl that, oh my God, till this day, there's nobody like her. And she was, well, she was from New Zealand, which was just her accent on top of everything, but she was a hardcore surfer, and all the mean girls were just so enamored with her. You know, she was immediately at their table just because she was different and so cool, you know. But she was, in her heart of hearts, she was always looking out for the little guy, you know, the oddball. She was always a cheerleader for the freak zone is what she was. And she did things just so smooth, you know. My biggest bully was Stella, one of those that tasted really funny. But Stella and I used to live right next door to each other, and during the summer we were best friends. But then when school would start, she would pull away, which was fine, you know, whatever. But then when the clique started happening, you know, when she became an official mean girl, she was ruthless to me, and she wouldn't let up. She was ruthless, and she knew so much about me that when she would cut, she'd cut all the way through my bone. And this surfer girl was aware of what Stella was all about, and she saw the look on my face when she cut me in half, basically. And surfer girl poured paint all over her seat without her knowing it was her that did it. Let her sit in it. And nobody knew who did it, but they all knew that sure as hell wasn't me, because I didn't have any balls. When Surfer Girl walked past me and gave me a down low high five and said, "Justice is served," I knew right then and there I wanted to be just like Surfer Girl. That was my focal point. It's been my focal point my entire life, to be smooth, undetected, knowledgeable. And the thing about Surfer Girl and the thing about me, after I got my ass kicked enough times that my dad put me in martial arts, that's imperative. The amount of confidence you get from martial arts is incomparable. Just knowing I could drop you like a fly, like that, just knowing is all it takes, because that's the core of me, okay? The core of me knows I can drop a motherfucker like that. Don't care who the hell you are. Doesn't matter who you are. I can drop you. There's so much power in that knowledge that it makes people, ooh, I don't know what it is about her, but I'm not about to try her. it gets you far in life. It really does. Martial arts is where you need to start with her. And make sure that she doesn't talk about knowing martial arts or learning martial arts, because she will be challenged early on, okay? Get to the point where she's sparring and she's actually dropping people before anyone knows. But during that time, I mean, every single time somebody sticks out a foot to trip her, put something in her seat, whatever the case is, every time something like that happens, that's a marker for her to practice twice as hard that day. And by reversing these emotions into power, by the time she's an adult, she will be a fucking maniac with power.